What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, back with yet another weekly race video. It's about that time, and by God, what a 2019 it has been. I am exceptionally glad it's over, so I can continue on into the newest decade, which is called 2020. But before we do that, you have to watch this final weekly race of 2019. So here we are on the free range raceway, and I know it's dark over there. I'll have to move the light in a second. And well, we are on the free range raceway for our final weekly race of 2019. And what do we have over here? Well, we have ourselves only a Hot Wheels ID cars. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to race nothing but Hot Wheels ID cars in a Hot Wheels Identification Battle Royale. The final vehicle standing will become today's winner of the final weekly race of this year. Now, without further ado, it's time for y'all to sit back and relax as we kick off the final week of Hot Wheels weekly races for 2019 with this special race. Now it's time to begin the fun. Alright guys, time to get going with the first round, and here is your first matchup of the Battle Royale. Now if we have two cars that did not move on, as you see right in front of you, both cars do not win. So they both lose, and they go in a loser's pile. So therefore, the Mura and the LMS did not win. Here's your next matchup. And we're going to give it to the, what's this car called? Solid Muscle. By the way, these cars are mixed. So we could have real and fantasy cars race, all fantasy, or all real ones. You never know what may happen.
Winner, lane 2.
And we'll go to this gray GT Hunter. Now, how to attain this GT Hunter? You have to get the race portal, which is right over here. I'll bring it out for you. This is what the race portal looks like. If your phone doesn't have a NEC chip, which this phone should, I think, have a Moto G6 if you're wondering. And if it does have an NFC chip, you just take your car. I think you just hover over it and then you scan it, I believe. I have no idea. But if you have better phones, then you can scan your car just like that. But yeah, anyway, GT Hunter gets the win. Here we go, next matchup. Well, we got popped to the back, but the winner is going to be Howlin' Heat. Here we go with yet another matchup.
Winner, lane 3.
Pagani Huayra just went on by and took it. Here we go, next matchup. Oh wow, it looks like the GTR done put a spin move on the Arachnarod and effectively stole it. So GTR gets the win. Here we go, next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
It will go to the Tesla Model S. Here we go, here is your next matchup. Like I saw it right at the bottom, I'm going to have to give that to the Justice League Batmobile. Alright guys, here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 1.
And it goes to the Highway Hauler 3. Here we go, next matchup. I'm surprised that the Mission Machine even got going. But the winner is the Night Shifter. Alright, next matchup. Anybody a fan of this? The BMW i8 Roadster. Got a couple of red boys on here. Let's see who will win.
Winner, lane 3.
And it will go to the GT Hunter. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Volkswagen T1 GTR. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
And it's going to go to that AMG GT with the win. All right, here we go. Next matchup, and here's the smaller 89 Batmobile. Let's see if that can win. Nope.
Winner, lane 6.
Tumbler Batmobile. Coming down to the final heat. Trying to see which one of these two will win it and move on to the next round.
Winner, lane 2.
He spun around, but he got the win right there. It'll be going to Motosaurus. So, this is going to get interesting. All right, well, here is how round number 1 looks. Now, I'm going to give... Now, let's see here. I am going to give this car a pass, and these 7 matches are going to take place. And after that, then a fun round after round number 2, this car will race. So, Motosaurus gets a break. So, here we go. If you understand how round number 2 is going to work, we're going to begin that round very shortly. So, stay tuned. Be right back. All right, guys, time to kick off round number 2 with these two.
Winner, lane 6.
And it will go to that solid muscle casting. Here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 1.
That Tesla just rocketed and then just left everyone in the dust. Well, just that GTR over there. But still, Tesla got it. Here we go. We got your next matchup getting ready to go.
Winner, lane 3.
And it will go to Howlin' Heat. Here we go. Next matchup. And the Highway Hauler 3 gets the win yet again. All right, guys, next matchup.
Winner, lane 6.
And he goes upside down as well, too. So, it does have to go to this i8 Roadster. Congratulations. And here comes your next matchup. And it's going to go to the GT Hunter yet again. All right, next matchup. Or no, not next matchup. It's the final matchup. What am I thinking? I've been up since 9 a.m. So yeah. It's time to see who will move on to the next round.
Winner, lane 2.
Oh, looks like it was a dead shot. I might have to give this one to that Mercedes-Benz. Man. All right, well, here we go. That's how it's going to look. Third round coming up next. So I'll see you afterwards. Time to begin round number 3. Here's your first matchup. And it's going to go to this Tesla Model S. Here's your next matchup. Ooh, hard shot.
Lane
Winner goes to the i8 Roadster, but he took a massive shot. Coming down to the second to the last matchup, just like that.
Winner, lane 2.
And the previous race is under review. After reviewing the race, the ruling on the track is confirmed that by a very short margin, the Highway Hauler 3 got it right at that very last split second. It was a drag race all the way down to the backstretch of the padding on the Free Range Raceway, but the Highway Hauler 3 had enough energy to push him out the way to get the win and move on to the semifinals. So therefore, the Highway Hauler 3 will go into the winner's pile, and the Howlin' Heat will into the bin he goes. Now it's time to get the final two castings on the track to see who's going to move on to the semifinals. And here we are. Aston Martin. It is the AMG GT taking on Motosaurus. He had a pass in the last round, but now he has to race. Let's see who moves on to the semifinals. Let's go.
Winner, lane 2.
Motosaurus shows off his advantage skills and gets the win. Here is how the semifinals is going to look like. Boom. 2 realistic cars, 2 fantasy cars. That is how it's going to go down in the semifinals. And that will be coming up right after this. Away we go with the semifinals. Here is your first matchup.
Winner,
And we
lane
will
1.
see a realistic car move on, and it's a Tesla Model S. Sorry, i8. You were fast, but you're no match for the Tesla. Let's see who the Tesla is going to face. Motosaurus or Highway Hauler 3.
Winner, lane 3.
Motosaurus is going to be. So let's go over here. Tesla, Motosaurus. Finals coming up next. Alright guys, here we go. It all comes down to this. First to get 2 wins, wins it.
Winner, lane 2.
Motosaurus tried to pull the block on him, but the Tesla did it. He got the win so far. If he wins again, then he wins the whole shebang for 2018. Alright, if Motosaurus wins, then that means we force a split. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a split. Alright, here we go. Back at it again. Third run, sorry. We're going to give that to the Motosaurus. Alright, now Tesla has to start racking up wins, or if not, Motosaurus is going to win it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to have to take a look at that replay here. Ladies and gentlemen, after reviewing the tape, the ruling on the track has confirmed that it will have to go to the Motosaurus. Tesla Model S was very quick, but regardless of the fact of that, he did not have enough speed to get across the line, so therefore, your winner of the first ever Identification Battle Royale is Motosaurus. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for today's weekly race. Big shout out to all the Hot Wheels ID cars, and big shout out to every single car that has raced on the track throughout endless amounts of weekly races. And plus also thanks to you, the subscriber, for watching all, some, or maybe a video that I posted on YouTube. Now next week we will have finals in place of versus races for a couple of days, and then after that we have ourselves a New Year card drop that we're gonna do right on the New Year. So yeah, stay tuned for that next week. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell as well. Now it's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times saying something. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. And let's end 2019 on a high note and get ready for the newest decade called 2020.